Okay, so everybody seemed to be liking the last video, or at least encouraging maybe more of them. So hopefully I can make a few more and not make as many mistakes as I did in that last one. I don't make these videos that often, and a lot of it was some fairly rookie mistakes. But hopefully I can avoid that kind of thing. So it's changed the deck around a little bit. Davrils were playing real well, so I'm going to try doing 4 instead of 3. So wrench mount, of course, small pox, of course. I'm going to try doing 2 short fang just to sort of get more constant discard while I'm out there. Try to, keep the hands empty since I'm essentially running 12, well, really 14 rack effects. So hopefully we can do a little bit more. I decided to run funeral charms in here to take care of the smaller creatures, or of course discard on draw step and all that kind of thing. Everything else is pretty much the same. I took out the guest verdicts. They didn't really play a role last time. They had been filed for him, but didn't play a huge role. Now, the sideboard I changed around a little bit too. So the waste knots are in there because of any kind of Phoenix decks or Dredge or anything like that run a lot of discard spells, or as much as Faithless Looting is running out there. I thought it's good to have Waste Knot in there. Damping Spheres, of course, everybody knows what those are for. And then Ratchet Bombs, because I've been seeing a lot of things like timely reinforcements and things like that, just sort of token generators. So this is what I'm going to try. But before I wanted to start, so somebody had brought up what is actually considered a budget version of the deck. So I wasn't really thinking about this, but the Magic the Gathering Online version of the deck is under $100, right? So it's not too bad. The Mutavaults and Urborgs aren't that bad. Magic the Gathering Online. Let's see, let's just do it this way, online. Yeah, so they're not that bad. Inquisition of Kozilek is actually more than the Urborgs, oddly enough, and then the rack is more than everybody, so that's kind of odd. But in paper, the deck's at 230, right? So what would people rather, if I'm going to get in here and be messing with the budget version? Should I form everything around the paper budget version, which would not include Urborgs and Mutavaults, probably? I mean, Mutavaults aren't that bad. They're not that expensive. But I could take out the Urborgs. I don't know. So whatever you guys think you would rather see me clumsily mess with on Magic the Gathering Online, if you guys. Anyway, so keep that in mind. So I wanted to talk about some of the other rack options. So Knight of Soul's Betrayal has been brought up a few times. I don't like the idea of running a 4-cost spell, but that's up. What do you guys think? I can try running that in there and seeing. That's obviously a sideboard card. Seeing how much difference it makes. For budget decks, an Exathid can be a real good card to have out there. Stupor is pretty effective. And then Necrogen Mist, of course, everybody's familiar with that card. Delirium Schemes, I don't think runs real well in a deck that doesn't have things like Lilies and the Rack and stuff, or Lilies and Snaring Bridge. I don't think Delirium Schemes would run that good in a budget deck, but it's obviously not expensive. And then another Edict. I don't think anybody's going to be real interested in that one. Liliana's Caress. Short Fang, of course, I've already got in there. Vicious Rumors. I like the idea of this card for a budget deck because for a little while it seemed like a lot of people were running Leyline of Sanctity, and this one got around Leyline of Sanctity. So I don't know. I mean, I can put that one in there. I may try it later. Before we go to the Assassin, so Funeral Charm, obviously. Duress is a good replacement for Thoughtseize if you feel like you're not getting a discard, and then the same for Blackmail, although it's much more polarized opinions on Blackmail. You either love it or hate it. Deckmore Salvage lets you dig back into that Raven's Crime is a little bit more. If you decide to run that one, you can use a Deckmore Salvage to keep having a land to discard. So this one is something that I've been thinking about putting in there because he'd be so good if it's a longer game. The creature removal potential for him is really high, especially once he gets to a level 4. And if you're having a lot of dead turns where you're not using your mana, you're just sort of letting the Racker and Snaring Bridge do their job. I could see where he'd be a good card to have out there maybe in the sideboard for when you're playing creature decks. I don't know. What do you guys think about that one? Okay, so go back to here. All right, so let's see if we can pull up a few games here. So we need to set this back to modern. And then budget 8 rack. Okay. See if we can get a game pulled up here. Ignacio Acosta. Well, that's not a good way to start. That is. Yeah, I'll take it. I kind of think that I would rather, because I essentially got 4 discard here. I needed them. Of course, Smallpox. Yeah. I don't know. I think I keep it. What would you guys do there? I'm gonna put it on top. I think I'll keep it. So. Got some artifact shenanigans here. Huh. Something tells me I'm gonna be getting into some mill stuff here. I like that. Go with Inquisition first and then Thoughtseize next time, because he already knows I have the Inquisition. Interesting. I don't really care if he has Ensnaring Bridge. But it's my only one. Okay. We've got a few dead draws coming. Oh, come on. Well, that was no fun. Sorry about that. It seems like that's been coming up a lot lately. I wanted to get at least 2 matches in on this video. Machiavelli. Okay. Ew. I don't like 2 Urborgs, but we'll keep it. Inquisition, Nezumi, yeah, we'll keep that. This is an odd combination. What is peak? Look at target player's hand, draw a card. So it's good to know he has Path to Exile. I think Remand would be a good one to get rid of because I don't like all these draw card spells. Almost all of them are draw card spells. Remand essentially puts you back a turn, so I don't like that. So we're going to go with Remand. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. We know he's got Path to Exile. We can't Wrench Mind because of the mana situation there. So do you go for Nezumi or do you play a couple racks maybe? 7 to 5. Really hate this mana situation. I would be just fine if you played Path to Exile because that would give me another swamp. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to add that. Choose the Urborg you want to keep. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so he decides to kill it instead of... Give me a land here. Okay. Go ahead, Raven's Crown. So that's a good one to have against me. Why would he want it to go down to 1? A little flash of hope here. So he's at 3. Go ahead and put that out. Tempt him to. I think the mana is what really hurt in this game. Okay. We'll go ahead. Oh. Whoops. Okay. I forgot about his Fury up there. So what's going to be the sideboard effects here? Silent Visitor. He's not running a lot of discard spells. I don't know if Waste Not would be a good one to have. What happened there? Turn 6. What happened there? Something I got confused that last turn there. Yeah. He was doing that on my turn. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I think Devril's pretty good play here. He may remand it or something, but no, I've got another one to play next turn. Didn't remand it yet. What's the ultimate here? Turn up to 1 target artifact, creature, enchantment, doesn't understand, draw a card. Oh, okay. Okay, just gonna bolt my Davril. Okay. This is where things like Elder Spell, you know, it would be interesting to have in this game, right? Thoughtseize hurts here. Gabriel gets him down one more card. Could Thoughtseize, push, and bridge. Or not bridge, rack. And start getting some damage in. Because if I don't, we'll go with the Guardian for now. If he draws another land, he can play it and get something else flashback. Yeah. That was probably the wrong decision, but who knows? Hopefully somebody will comment on that one. So he'll make me return one of those. What does it? Does it go? Yeah, it does understand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, probably dead here, but it ain't over till it's over. I'm going to keep swinging. I'm down to 4. He has Lightning Bolt. We know that. Smallpox kills me, man. If we hold on to Mutavault, she's going to deal 1. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. Okay, so we tried. That was a good first game. So I think Asylum Visitor is a good one to have in this one. Oh, come on. I don't know why. Alright, let's try one more time to get a full match in. I don't know why this is so common lately. People just play one game and then back out of it. It was interesting. I wanted to explore whether or not I wanted to know how good the sideboarding would go. Because I don't think I'm very good at sideboarding. Maca smack. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this one. Skip the cross. Stomping Grounds. I'll play something with the Stomping Grounds. Search for Tomorrow. There's Pact, Sakura Tribe Elder, Prismatic Omen. Every basic land type in addition to other types. Yeah. I think I'm okay with doing it with Prismatic Omen here. Sounds like there's some weird stuff he's gonna do. I don't know. Maybe that was the wrong play there. I'm gonna play the mountain. Okay. It's interesting if anybody, I'm sure nobody cares, but this was like the Kamigawa sets are what just came out when I started playing Magic, and I took several long breaks in between there. That was like, this was one of the newest cards. It was in a tooth and nail deck that everybody was playing. If we Smallpox, he's just going to sacrifice it anyway. I think I'm more interested in draining his hand right now. And if he's down to no cards my next turn, I'm going to drop 2 racks and Shrieking, and that should, okay. I wonder why he reacted with that. Okay. All right. A lot of mountains there. You gonna play that one card? I really should start writing down what I see there. I've seen before on some of the videos that people have shared where they get this little window that shows the revealed cards. If somebody can tell me how to put that on here, that would be awesome, because I've tried to figure out how to get it to show that window and I can't figure it out. I clicked OK. What's the hold up here? Why is my internet's not messing up? Okay. I knew we had that. We have at least 5 other mountains. It's interesting. I've never seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen that card before. That probably shows you how out of touch I've been with Magic for so long. Okay. So, we don't have a Ravens crumb in there, right? No, I think I got that confused with one of the last games. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just dump all our racks here. Really get a hit in while we can. Let's put him down to 11. He's got a pretty good clock on him now after this. Now he's trying to figure out if he wants to play a card or not. Ooh. That's kind of scary. I'd like to see a fielded room now. So it would be a good time to do smallpox. He's got 4 mountains. How does this work? So whenever a mountain enters the battlefield under your control, if you control at least 5 other mountains. He's only got 4 mountains right now, so I don't feel too rushed. I think Gabriel's the better play here. And that means we'll get a real heavy hit. 9, 10, which might kill him here. If he discards this card, he's dead. Because of 9, 10, 11. Okay, so he should be dead here. This would be an interesting one to talk about the sideboard. So he's got all those lands. Damping Sphere is not going to help. Ratchet Bomb doesn't really help. Asylum Visitor might, just because we can get the extra draws. Doesn't discard anything. Bantus is useless. Do we have anything that's useless? So Raven's Crime, Shrieking Affliction. Seize the Rack. All those are, well, no, yeah, Fatal Push is not. We didn't see anything to really have Fatal Push in there for, right? But there might be something. He might be hiding something. I think I want to add 2 Waste Knots. Well, let's do Asylum Visitors. That'll get us the extra draws and keep us at card advantage if we draw them. Let's try it that way. Smallpox really isn't good here, is it? Especially bringing those in. So let's trade 2 of those out for Waste Knot. What would you guys done there? I think that's what I want to try. Let's see how this goes. Urborg and Mutavault. I love that. Yeah, this is tops right here. I'm going to be left with that same question I usually am on turn 2. Do I Waste Knot or Wrench Mind? Even better. Okay, we got the Summoners Pact. Search for Tomorrow, of course. There's the Titan. Okay. You got to keep that Titan from coming out at all costs. What's this? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Stretch really just 2 damage. Farseek, search for tomorrow. Winter's Pact. I think that one is the best one to go for right now. Yeah, because we're going to be playing some enchantments here. He needs a green source to do much good of anything. Do we? I mean, he's not got the green source yet. Do we Waste Not or Wrench Mine here? I think Waste Not is better, and that may just be because I'm biased towards Waste Not, but I think Waste Not's better there. He didn't do anything. It's okay with me. Alright. So, we're going to Wrench Mine. Draw a card, draw a card. Okay. Maybe we can get another discard here. Field of Ruin. Like it. Funeral Charm. We could go ahead and Funeral Charm here and get him down to 3. See what Waste Not gives us. We're not near the point where it can be, you know, instant on the draw step kind of situation, but we're getting there. Draw a card. Okay, good. We're set for next turn. Still haven't gotten down to that. I don't like games like this. This is not really telling us how well the deck plays right now. Because I don't think this is common. Well, obviously, you know, it's not common, but, you know. Oh, right, so we're gonna run crazy here. We could feel the ruin right now, and he'd probably concede. Let's Inquisition, see what's in his hand, and then maybe Field of Ruin. Another Destructive Revelry. Ancient Grudge. I hadn't seen that one in a while. Do these guys tap for land swamp? He can get black mana out of them. He can get colorless. I think Farseek is the better one to go for here. Yeah. Draw a card. I really think Field of Ruin is a good one. We could wrench mind and really... We could empty his hand here, I think, because wrench mind would probably give us another... I don't know, what would you guys do? Would you Field of Ruin one of those, or would you... I'm going to wrench mind, because I want to see if I can get his hand completely empty here. Well, I'm not able to completely empty his hand, but we can start getting some damage out there. So he probably held on to the Titan. Yeah, I would too. Well, I can't really say I would. I've never played that deck. Next turn, definitely Field of Ruin. Okay, so the second game really didn't tell us much about how the deck played, but this one is definitely was going to start really throwing out some damage. I mean, he's gone here because we're going to Field of Ruin one of those, and then it was really going to be had the Mutavaults ready to swing, Shrieking Affliction rack and everything. He was going to get destroyed. But this game didn't tell us anything. I mean, he should have mulliganed if these were his only two or only one. I don't think he should have kept that. So that game didn't tell us much. But anyway, so what do you guys think about this build and lid setup? What other cards would be good to try? What do you think? Thanks for watching.